everyone. I'd like to take a moment to introduce one of my very good friends, Lisa Buttazzoni. Lisa's involved with our community in one of the organizations of the Scorpions Volleyball Club. So I'd like to share that information with you and get to know a little bit more about them. So Lisa, describe what the Cambridge Scorpions are.
So the Cambridge Scorpians Volleyball Club is an athletic club geared towards developing and teaching and coaching athletes in the sport of volleyball.
Awesome. And what do members love most about the Scorpions?
Yeah, I think what they love most about being part of the club is being able to develop and learn a different sport, make social connections outside of their normal school, and just learning to be an athlete and being active in the community.
Awesome. And so if, we have people that are watching this, obviously, and they've never heard of the Scorpions, don't know much about it. So what would you say that most people don't know about the organization?
I would say most people are unaware that it's not just a competitive club. There's a really large stream of recreational development that happens within the Cambridge Scorpions Volleyball Club, where that seems to be the biggest avenue that people are learning, is that they can learn the sport without having to go through the competitive stream. So they learn to develop the love of the sport and then decide maybe perhaps competitive is the way they want to go.
Awesome. So then I guess with all of this, what was it that drew you to it? What made you decide to get involved with the Scorpions?
I was a volleyball athlete for many years at many levels. My daughter was around 10 years old, where she started to become a little bit more curious in the sport of volleyball. So introduced her to the Cambridge Scorpions, and then I got involved slowly through that way, and then I decided to become a competitive coach.
Awesome. Okay. And now that you've worked there for a while, what surprised you most, I guess, about working with the kids you coach, with the people that you are involved with?
I would say I'm most surprised with the amount of connection that I've developed over the 4 years of competitive coaching, whether it be with the athletes themselves, the athletes' parents, other coaches within the club. It's a really great way to connect with the community members using volleyball as that avenue.
And then what is it that you like most, I guess, about in your role, being a leader in the role that you've taken on?
I think what I love most about being a competitive coach is not only teaching the athletes a new sport, but how they can take the learnings of a sport and apply it to real life.
Okay. And then as far as so far, what has been the most memorable experience that you've had in working with these kids and this team?
I don't know if there's a particular memory. We spend many hours in the gym with a group of athletes. I think what's most memorable is just getting to know who they are as people and having a lot of laughs. If I had to pick one particular memory, I would say that we won a number of gold medals last year. We were ranked 10th in the province, so I would say, if I had to pick one, that would be it.
Awesome. So now, just to the viewers that, again, now that we've piqued their interest a little bit, what would be the best way for them to actually get a hold of the Scorpions? How would they go about starting that?
So they can reach the club on their website, cambridgescorpionsvolleyball.ca. Many links to register for recreational programs, competitive programs, and tryouts.
And then, so if they go into that, what is is there a time frame? Do they need to register by a certain time every year, or is it kind of random?
It'll depend on which stream they go to. We also have beach volleyball programs. So right now we're in the middle of our beach volleyball program. Usually tryouts start in September, so you would register for tryouts. Things are a little bit on pause right now for the COVID pandemic, but there'll be more information on the website.
Awesome. Okay. Well, I hope that it's piqued some of your interest out there. I want to thank you so much for taking the time to interview, and check out the Scorpions Volleyball Club. Thanks.